Hello, this is the third video regarding Microsoft Forms and creating quizzes. In this one, we're going to look at some of the options. We've already made a couple of questions, and I want to go back and show that you can edit these questions again at any time. Some of the options here in the three dots next to it are we can make this, instead of a multiple choice that shows each answer, we can make it a drop-down menu. We could add math equations, so if this were a math question and they needed a formula, you could add a subtitle. So if you wanted to say in the question, give them a little hint like, hey, think about chapter 3 in regards to, fruit or something like that. And then finally you can add branching. And this means that you could add it so that if they got this one right, they would go to a certain question, or if they got this one wrong, they would maybe go to a question, for instance, that would maybe give them a support question, like a little easier. So branching is a possibility there. So those are some of the options there. The other thing you can do is preview. This is what the student is going to see when they take this. So you can see it will have their name on it, and this is what they're going to see. And you can also look at the mobile phone, so students could take this on their phone. This is what it looks like as a preview. You can change the theme to this if you want to make it pretty and funky or kind of classroom. And then finally, in the three dots under settings, you have some options. If you want and everything is graded automatically, you can just by default it will show them automatically what their score was. For the most part, you probably want to keep these the same. Again, only people in your organization can respond. If you chose this one, you could give this link to people outside of our organization, again for a class quiz. You wouldn't do that. You might want to choose some of these other ones, like if you maybe you want to put an end date or shuffle the questions, so that if everyone were taking it at the same time, you might want to shuffle questions around, and change the thank you message. I think it just says like, hey, thank you, you're done, your answers are submitted. So if you want to change that, you certainly could. And those are some of the options for Microsoft Forms.